taking our pothole problems into his own hands.
I absolutely love this story. Jake Hamilton, live on the city's northwest side this morning, with someone who's done a pretty amazing thing, if you ask me, in making an eyesore into something of beauty, right, Jake?
Most definitely, yes. They may have filled all those potholes, but none of them looked as cool as this. I'm here with Jim Bachor, who is beautifying the city one pothole at a time. We've sort of been freaked out all morning because we were afraid that you guys are giving away our location and afraid that Streets and Sanitation was going to come by and shut us down. They did drive by, they looked at us, they asked a few questions, and they gave us sort of the unofficial thumbs up, didn't they?
Yep. We just acted natural.
Yeah. We were super cool, as cool as you can be in a TV news van in big, bright orange cones.
This isn't unusual.
Yeah, not at all. Okay. So we're sort of in the final steps. We've been working on it all morning, and it still needs to set a little bit, as you were saying. And so for people who are watching it set, what else do we need to do? And most importantly, why are you doing this?
Well, I just think it's kind of a nice kind of one step at a time beautification of the city of Chicago. Yeah, there's a million of them. A friend of mine had said that this is the first in the series of 2.7 billion.
Exactly. One at a time, though. Okay, so what do we need to do as it's sitting here? We're going to still leave the cloth on there because we don't want to make anything, do anything premature and screw it up.
Right. Really, the last part is just pulling up the cheesecloth slowly so that stuff doesn't pull up. Give it another layer of concrete to kind of grout it between the marble and whatnot.
Right. No, it's the
and then
Chicago
expose
flag.
the Chicago flag motif. You can kind of see a couple of the red stars.
I love it.
And I think that one represents the World's Fair, and that one is Fort Dearborn.
A little bit of a history lesson in this live shot as well. Now, one of the things I wanted to point out is that this is something you learned to do in Italy from the people who mastered it and from people whose works have lasted centuries, if not thousands of years. So this is not something that just anyone can get out to do. You need to, it's a special pothole, a special process.
That's right. The technique I use, very tedious, takes forever. You gotta be a little touched in the head.
And that's why the one you did last summer is still here and still beautiful and it's not messed up at all. And this one will be as well.
Yeah, stop by and 3035 and it'll still be there.
There you go. I love it. Thank you for beautifying our great city one pothole at a time, Jim. We appreciate it.
Sure, thank you. A lot of fun.
Thanks, guys. Really quick, you also just got another gig coming up pretty soon to help beautify the city. Which one's that?
That's right, the Thorndale Red Line stop. So that'll be installed hopefully in maybe March.
Gorgeous. He's beautifying the city all over, not just potholes, all over the place. So guys, we have a little bit of massaging to do. So feel free to come on down and help us out. We need as much help as we can get. Thanks.
Hey, Jake, one quick question. What's the reaction been of people who have been driving or walking by the site?
Get out of my way.
Everyone, a lot of people have been walking by and everyone's been saying, oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? And then once we explain, oh, that's great, that's fantastic. Everyone's pointing out different potholes they want him to go to. So they're loving him. He's the Batman of the neighborhood.
Recruit him to their neighborhoods, right?
Exactly. I know a few. I'm going to bring him over to my place. I'm trying to see if he can do it.
I have to tell you, though, it is a little scary seeing the cars going by about 12 inches behind you guys.
Yeah.
But,
I'm glad you got the orange
the
cone.
sacrifices we make.
I think the orange cone might need to be on the other side of you, just a suggestion, where the cars are going.
We're fine. We got big orange cones. We're good.
All right. Thanks, guys. Good job.
What a cool story, though. What a really cool story. All right, new this morning, snow owl.